United States, Governor Mitt Romney.
Thank you so very much. Chancellor Falwell, thank you for your introduction and for your support and kindness today. What a great woman. By the way, I'm told that some of you may have taken a little longer than 4 years to complete your studies. For the graduates, of course, this moment marks a clear ending, and that you have spent this time preparing for nothing. Maybe the most confident step Jerry ever took was to open the doors of this school 41 years ago. He never believed, even when the first graduating class consisted of only 13 students, that year after year, young Christians will be drawn to such a university in ever great numbers. But here you are. I'll always remember his cheerful good humor. Several years ago, as Mark was describing, in my home, Ann and I were with his good wife, Maisel. We wanted him to be in the center, but he insisted instead that Ann be in the middle, and he and I be on the sides. And then he explained by pointing a big heart and dick to me and then to himself. He said, "You see, Christ died between two thieves." Jerry deserves the tribute he would have treasured most as a cheerful, confident censor of the world. All that you have heard here at Liberty University about trusting in God and in His purpose for each of us makes for a good sermon. But what we do is up to us. Christianity is the faith of the complacent, the comfortable, and the timid. It demands and creates little children like Wesley, Wilberforce, Bonhoeffer, John Paul II, and Billy Graham. Each showed in their own way the relentless and powerful influence of the message of Jesus Christ. There is no greater force in the nation than Christian conscience in action. But that's a theme for another day. 2 observations. For those who graduate from high school, get a job, and marry before they have their first child, the probability that they will be poor is 76%. Our worldly success cannot be guaranteed. The commitments that come closest to forever are those of family. My dad, George Romney, was a CEO, a governor, and a member of the president's cabinet. My wife, Ann, asked him once, "Dad, what was your greatest accomplishment?" Without a moment's pause, he answered, "Raising our 4 kids." Ann and I feel the same way about our family. I've never once regretted missing a business opportunity so that I could my children and grandchildren. Lately, I've found myself thinking about life in 4-year stretches. Not long ago, Senator Rick Santorum recounted a story from his days just after leaving prison. He was assured by people of influence that even with his prison record, a man with his connections and experience could still live very comfortably. They'd make some calls, set him up once again as an important man. What the next 4 years might hold for me is yet to be determined. But I will say that things are looking up, and I take your kind hospitality today as a sign of good things to come. In all of these things, family, faith, work, service, these things may occupy our attention, but they do not define us. The American dream is not owning your own home. And in the way of lessons learned by hitting the mark and by falling short, I can tell you this much for sure. The choices we make as Americans are not even choices at all. Well done and congratulations.